After the last tarot hack where we talked about the recap of the 1 numerology through the 8 numerology, now we are looking at the 9 numerology. So after the 8 numerology where we have secondary structure, this is not the end of the story, of course. We've prepared ourselves, we've recreated ourselves in some way. However, the 9 is kind of going to be this final moment before the final test. So in the 9 numerology, this is where the Hermit character is a character that has to go off into the wilderness at nighttime. It's sort of metaphorical and literal at the same time. We have to go to this unknown place. We have to ask ourselves the real questions that we've been wondering about this whole time. The big questions, if you will. Like in what way should I behave? In what way should I move forward in life? In what way should I handle this huge situation that's before me? But in this particular moment, in the 9 numerology, this is where you have to be the one to be the progenitor of the answer. You have to be the one who finds the answer, listening to your intuition, your internal lantern, which is often featured in this card. So with that, we start thinking about in what things would we face. And so the 9 of Swords is, of course, the test of being able to face our fears. In order to actually accomplish that great deed, that sort of divine task that we might feel we're imbued with in this lifetime, we have to be able to face our fears, because without that, we're unable to move forward. We will always have some sort of stopping point if our mind is limited in that way. And then, of course, the 9 of Wands, whose banner am I waving here? Like the friends, the allies, the company that you work for, the marriage that you're in. Are you waving a banner for a person or group of people that you're proud of and that you really want to be aligned with? Is part of you questioning your loyalty, and have you started to see things from a different perspective now? 9 of Cups is the most interesting. This one's often the wishes being fulfilled. And so the funny thing is, we have to not get in the way, get in our own way of our happiness, and we have to allow good things to come into our life. We have to allow ourselves to actually accept the goodness and not treat the goodness with suspicion, and to allow ourselves to step into that emotional place where we're able to manifest what it is we desire in this lifetime. And that is, it's an incredibly emotional and spiritual experience. And then finally, the 9 of Coins. As far as the things you have and the things that you're working towards, 9 of Coins calls us to reevaluate what actually is important in regards to my finances, or in regards to my family or my friends. What do I need? And being able to answer that honestly.